Hi everybody, this is my Gibbons Chapter 6 reflection. The chapter is titled Reading in a Second Language and Culture. My name is Kevin Straub. I made a little PowerPoint for us to follow. So the chapter is really long, so I separated into three different parts. Part 1 goes to first talking about three types of knowledge that are needed to gain meaning from the content. So the three types are semantic, graphophonic, and syntactic. Semantic is the knowledge of the actual word itself. Graphophonic is the knowledge of the relationships between the sounds and letters, and syntactic is the knowledge of the structure of the language, so the syntax of the language. And then goes to read roles to successful reading. So the roles that you need to be a successful reader as the code breaker, the text user, text analyst, and text participant. All four are crucial roles to be successful in your reading, to actually understand the content. Next is part 2, the implications for teachers. So it's while using a text in class, break the text into three different sections. So first is what you'll do before the reading activities. So like predicting from a visual, predicting the main ideas, reader questions that they can be given to the students before they actually read the text. The second part is what they're doing while they're reading. So what you can do as a teacher. So modeling, pause and predict, notice visual layout, summarizing the text, and reading for detail. All different ideas you can do while you're having the students read the actual content. The last one is what you'll do after they read the text. So getting them to further comprehend what they just read. So story innovation, story mapping, which is kind of awesome. They can draw, make a nice, cool story map for themselves. There's the hot seat, freeze frames, close activities. I think there's like 3 or 4 different close activities that they go over, and questioning the text as well. Part 3, the last part, talks about phen- phone- phone- don't know how to pronounce this word, phonemic awareness, I believe. It's talking about listening to and distinguishing distinctive sounds of language. Simply, it's the ability to have a comprehension of the language where you can manipulate sounds of a language orally. This is really crucial for development of language because it links the student's relationship between their oral skills and their written language. So they can use this skill or this oral skill to better comprehend and use their writing skills. So they can kind of link between both the two. And then it talks about phonemic knowledge, which is a next step to after awareness, which it builds on awareness, the ability to now match uh, phonems, well, phonem, don't know how to pronounce that word. I'm going to figure it out, but to their corresponding letters and combinations. So connecting the actual letters themselves to corresponding other letters and their combinations, so spelling, I guess. And then it goes into choosing books. So the last part for us as teachers is choosing the books that will further enhance our students' knowledge and will get them interested in reading. So as teachers, we must provide significant books and readings that enrich our students' linguistic skills. And then assignments should be chosen carefully with thought and purpose behind them. Always, not never just giving books for them just to mindlessly read, but they should be always thought and purpose behind the book. And then lastly, find books that make the children interested in the content, that make them want to turn the page and make them want to learn what's going on in the story. Making it interesting for your students so they're not just mindlessly reading and not actually gaining any knowledge from the content. And that is my end of the presentation. Thank you very much, guys, and have a great day.